Hear me, my precious one. I am the refuge of the weary, the stronghold of the broken, the shield that stands before the storm. From the moment I breathed life into you, I claimed you as my own, and with that claim comes my vow. I will protect you, my child, with a love fiercer than the winds, stronger than the tides, deeper than the foundations of the earth. Today, I bless you with my shield, a divine covering that no force can pierce, no shadow can dim, no enemy can overcome. I established boundaries when I created the earth and the heavens, land from sea, life from death, and day from night. I have also established boundaries with you, my dear. You are mine, surrounded by my power and in my sight. You are not a leaf flung by the wind, nor a spark at the mercy of the rain, because it is forged in the fire of my will and tempered by the strength of my word. My protection over you will endure even if the stars fall and the mountains fall. I bestow upon you my protection from the perils of this world. The roads you travel are not always level. Thorns sprout, rivers overflow, and cold, long shadows stretch. But don't worry, my kid, I'm on your side. I am the wall that calms the storm's rage when it howls. I am the light that keeps the night from closing in. I am the armor that deflects the arrows of misfortune when they fly. Nothing bad can happen to you that I haven't allowed, and even what I do allow, I bend for your benefit. I see you, my kid, when you're scared, when the unknown is big and your heart is shaking, when the world's voices warn of danger and uncertainty weighs heavily on your shoulders. I see you. And now I tell you to look up at me because I am your refuge. This shield is not something far away or a frigid wall. Rather, it is my warm, close presence, enveloping you like a parent envelopes his child. I stand in front of you, by your side, inside of you, so you are not alone in the dark. My darling, I grant you protection from the invisible. Beyond your line of sight are forces that aim to disturb your tranquility. Whispers of hopelessness, shadows of uncertainty, and spirits of chaos. However, they are unable to touch you because I have drawn a line that they cannot cross. Your fortress is my name, and your rampart is my love. I will silence the false voices if you speak to me when you are in need. When you are weak, reach for me, and I will disperse the accumulating shadows. My child, you are safe because I am superior to the world, not because it is a gentle place. I grant you the shield of my peace because it will protect you not only from danger, but also from internal conflict. I'm here for you when your heart hurts, when your mind is racing, and when life's burdens seem like they might break you. My tranquility is like a river coursing through you, erasing fear and healing invisible wounds. Let my stillness be your strength and rest in me, my child. Even though the storms may be raging outside, I will create a haven inside of you, a peaceful space where you can stand tall and breathe. My child, this shield is your inheritance. It is given freely, so you don't have to earn it. You don't have to prove yourself because I've already claimed you as mine. My protection does not waver when you falter or stumble. Rather, it gets stronger and draws you nearer. I am your father, your friend, and your keeper, not some aloof sentinel watching from a distance. My shield is made of warm wings rather than cold metal, and it will fold around you to keep you out of the line of fire. I grant you the fortitude to stand under this shield. It is freedom, not a prison or a cage. Freedom to move with confidence, knowing that I will protect your steps. Knowing that I protect your heart gives you the freedom to love deeply. Freedom to have ferocious hopes, knowing that I will protect them. It may bruise, but it cannot shatter. The world may injure, but it cannot destroy. I am your shield because I am your shield, because I am eternal, unbreakable, and unshakable. My child, I grant you the ability to see my protection in everything. It's my hand that softens the blow when it rains. My promise will drive the darkness away when the sun rises. When a stranger shows me kindness, it's my concern for them. My shield is there even during the trials, not always to stop the pain, but to help you get through it and transform it into something holy and beautiful. You can find me standing guard if you look for me, my love. There will be times, my child, when you feel exposed and start to doubt my concern for you due to the pain of life. Trust me in those moments. The end is not what you see, and the truth is not what you feel. Even at that moment, I am at work, woven my shield through the narrative of your life, protecting you in ways you are not yet aware of. Give me a call, and I'll remind you that you are protected, cared for, and mine. I grant you the bravery to rely on this shield. I am your champion, so you don't have to fight alone. I've already won, so you don't have to fear the fight. The world's chaos submits to my authority, and the enemy of your soul shudders before me. Let your spirit rise, my child, and rest under my protection. You are a child of the Most High, protected by my hand and loved by my heart. You are not a victim of this life. Thus, I say to you, get up, my darling. Step inside my shield's protection. Let it serve as your song, your banner, and your haven. Even though the world is roaring, I am louder. Even if the world hits, I'm stronger. I extend my shield, unseen but unbreakable, gentle yet mighty, over you because you are my child, my treasure, and my joy. Since I won't fade, this is my blessing to you, a protection that will last forever. Hold this shield close to you. Let it be your solace during the storm, your bravery during the battle, or your tranquility during the quiet. I am the God who holds the stars in place, who tamed the floods, who parted the seas, and I hold you now, my darling. Walk in this protection and know that I will always be by your side as long as my shield is in place, which it will be. I am the source of all blessings, the fountain of life, and the one who opens the heavens to pour out immeasurable blessings. I did not create scarcity when I spoke the world into existence. Rather, I filled the skies with wonder, the seas with abundance, and the earth with richness. And I opened the storehouses of my grace for you, my child, who is the heir to this abundance, the river of my abundance, a never-ending stream of goodness that will uplift and sustain you and overflow from you to everyone you come into contact with, is what I bestow upon you today. See the proof of my generosity when you gaze upon my creation, my darling. Because I enjoy giving, the rivers brim with life, the trees bend with fruit, and the fields explode with grain. I set the stars on fire so they would shine for you, not so I could hoard their light. I covered the mountains in green to protect you, not to leave them bare. To feed you, I allowed the rains to fall in torrents rather than letting them trickle. I have an open heart. I am abundant by nature, and I want you to be full rather than lacking. My child, I bestow upon you the river of provision. Everything you need is in my hand. Peace for your soul, strength for your body, and bread for your table. I'm the one who breathes new life into your lungs every morning when you wake up. I am the one who multiplies the results of your labor. I am the one who protects your sleep with hopeful dreams while you are at rest. This river, which flows through your life right now as a never-ending current of my care, is not a far-off promise. I give you nothing good, so open your hands, my love, and accept what I give. When the world seems frugal and your heart becomes tense, I see you, my child, in your times of need. I see you when things are tight, when the future is uncertain, and when the bills are piling up. And now I tell you not to worry because I am your provider. This river of plenty flows from my throne, where plenty has no end, and is not constrained by the boundaries of earth. Believe me, kid, how much longer will I be able to support you? My treasure, my joy. The sparrow does not fall without my knowledge, and the lily does not bloom without my attention. Since this abundance isn't always grain or gold, I grant you the wisdom to recognize it. Sometimes it's a friend's laughter, the sun's warmth, or the solitude of a moment spent with me. Sometimes it's the love that connects you to other people, the strength to get back up, and the bravery to face the day. My abundance is deep, multi-layered, and woven into your life in ways you might not be able to see yet. You will find it, my child, waiting to be claimed, glistening like sunlight on water. My darling, I bestow upon you the river of happiness. Abundance is found in your spirit as well as in the things you own. I have called you to dance in my joy rather than condemning you to a life of misery. Allow this river to carry you on waves of laughter, to wash away your sorrows, and to sing to you of my goodness. Know that I am the one who pours out the sweetness of my gifts, the one who celebrates with you, the one who wishes to see you smile, whether it be a meal shared, a song heard, or a kindness received. My child, this river is your inheritance, but it requires something of you to accept it. You turn away too frequently because you think you have to work for what I freely give. You shut your heart too often because you think the flow will stop. But my dear, I tell you to open wide. My abundance is a gift for my child, given because you are mine, not a reward for perfection. Step into the current, let go of striving, and let go of shame. It will fill you, carry you, and spill over into other people. Because rivers flow, spread, and provide life wherever they go, I grant you the ability to share this abundance. I fill your cup not just for you, but also for the tired person next to you, the broken person in front of you, and the lost person behind you. Give with open hands and a generous heart, just as I do, my child. My river has no boundaries, so the more you pour out, the more I pour in. You will find more in giving, and you will be filled in sharing. My child, I grant you protection from the delusion of scarcity. There won't be enough. The world will whisper, and you'll have to hoard, be afraid, and fight for every scrap. However, I am superior to the world, and its lies are overpowered by my truth. I am enough, my darling, so there is enough. Enough for you, enough for you, enough for everyone. Turn to me when you start to doubt or feel anxious. I'll remind you of my promise, show you the abundance, and lead you to the river. Type Amen if you believe.